Okay. Today we're talking about um it's another operation that we're going to do with matrices. So it says every square matrix. So remember when it talks about square matrix, it has the same number of rows and columns. Has a real number called its determinant. The determinant of matrix A, denoted as determinant of A, or it looks like these little absolute value bars of A. The determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix is called the second order determinant. To find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, use this rule. So what we do is we're going to do this diagonal here. So this would be, that's not an A times D minus, and then we'll go up the other diagonal, C times B. Okay, so let's try it. So we have, we're going to go down this diagonal first. So we're going to do negative 4 times negative 10 minus, and then we're going to multiply here, 5 times 3. Okay, so that would be 40 minus 15, which is 25. And that's it. Okay, so here we're going to do negative 6 times negative 2 minus, and then we're going to multiply up there, 11 times negative 3. Okay, so it looks like negative 12 minus negative 33. So that is not 12, that is positive 12 minus negative 33, which is 45. Okay, I'm also going to show you how to do this in your calculator really quickly with that last one so you can double check your answer. Most people don't normally do the determinant in their calculator because it takes longer to put it in your calculator than to just do it, but I'll show you how it's done. Let's find our calculator. So I'm going to go to second matrix and I'm going to edit this first one. My matrix is a 2 by 2. And then I'm going to type in that matrix. So it was negative 6, negative 3, 11, negative 2. Okay. And I'm going to hit second, quit. Then I'm going to go back to matrix and I'm going to arrow over to where it says math. The very front has that DET for determinant, and I'm going to hit enter. And then I'm going to hit second matrix and then matrix A. So I want the determinant of matrix A, and it tells me is 45, which is what we just got. So you can use your calculator to check those if you'd like, but go ahead and do 3 and 4, and then verify that you get the same thing. So on number 3, we should get negative 80. And on number 4, we should get negative 40. All right. So let's talk about how we find the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. It's called a third order determinant. This one takes a little bit more work, but it's still pretty straightforward. It says rewrite the first 2 columns to the right of the matrix. So we have these 3 columns. We're going to write, I'm going to use a thinner marker for this. We're going to rewrite those 3, negative 5, 1, negative 7, 4, 5. Okay, and then we're going to do those diagonals again. So I'm going to do diagonal. So 3 times 4 times negative 1. I'm going to do that next diagonal. So that's negative 7 times negative 5 times 1. And then I'm going to do that next diagonal. So that would be 2 times negative 5 times 5. Okay, and I'm going to add all of these together. So This is negative 12. Then I'm looking at positive 35. And then I'm looking at negative 50. So when I add all of those, I get negative 27. Okay, so that's the first half. Okay, I'm going to switch colors. Maybe I'll go to a highlighter. Okay, so now I'm going to go on that other set of diagonals. So I'm going to do this one, and then this diagonal, and then this diagonal. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to multiply and then add those together. So I'm going to have 1 times 4 times 2, which is 8. 5 times negative 5 times 3, which is negative 75. And then I'm going to have negative 1 times negative 5 times negative 7, which is negative 35. Okay, so I'm going to add all of those together, and I get negative 102. So my determinant is going to be negative 27 minus negative 102, which is 75. Okay, that one does take quite a bit more than the 2 by 2. And so it's perfectly fine to do it by hand or with your calculator, either one. But you do it with your calculator the same way. So we'll put this in your calculator so you can see it. Okay, so calculator, I'm going to go second matrix. I need to arrow over so that I'm editing the first one. This time it's a 3 by 3 matrix. So I have 3, negative 7, 2, negative 5, 4, negative 5, 1, 5, negative 1. Second quit. If you already have that determinant in there, you can just arrow up and hit enter. But if you don't, you're going to do second matrix, arrow over to math, select that first one, and then second matrix, enter. Notice we still got 75. Okay, so if you want to try them by hand, if you want to try them with your calculator, either way, go ahead and try those next few. And I'll make sure to provide those answers for you so you can double check it. Okay. So hopefully you paused it. If not, pause it now. But on number 6, your determinant should be 114. On number 7, your determinant should be negative 38. On number 8, your determinant should be negative 162. Okay? So if you didn't get those, there might just be a small mistake. Double check that you typed it into your calculator correctly. Anything like that, we can look through. Some applications. The biggest application for this is area of a triangle. So if you're given 3 points of the triangle, you can find its area using determinant. So given a triangle with vertices x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, the area of a triangle can be found using the formula half of the determinant. So it says triangle PQR has vertices negative 5, negative 2, 3, 9, and 7, negative 4. Find the area. So one of the things, if you're looking at this formula, one of the is that this last column is all ones. Okay, so our first job is going to be to build our matrix. So our matrix here is going to be -5, -2, 1, 3, 9, 1, 7, -4, 1. Okay, so this is our matrix A. So we're going to now find the determinant of A. So you can either do that by hand or you can use your calculator, whichever way you prefer. So find the determinant of A. When you find the determinant of A, you should get 148. So that means our area is going to be half of 148, which is 74. All right, last one. Wellspring is 14 miles north and 3 miles east of Chester. Okay, so remember you have north, east, south, west. I'm going to say Chester is at the center here just because it didn't tell me where Chester is. And so it says 14 miles northeast. So that's going to be up here. Remember, when we're graphing things, we always go left and right first. So this point that it's giving us is really the point 3, 14, because we went to the right 3 and up 14. Hillford is 8 miles east and 5 miles north, so somewhere in there. So again, we're going to do the east first because we go to the right, and then up 5. And it says find the area formed by these 3 towns. Well, I'm missing a point at the moment, so I just have to remember that Chester, we said it was right here. So this would be the point 0, 0, and then a 1. Okay, so this is our matrix. So we're first going to find the determinant of this matrix. Okay, when we find the determinant of this matrix, we get -97. Now we do have to realize we're talking about area here. An area is a measurement, or we're going to use the positive value for it. Okay, so we're going to say half of 97, which would be 48.5. Alrighty, so that finishes up determinants. This one's not as long as the last one, but you'll be given some time, either this class period or next class period, to work on your assignment that goes along with this. If you haven't finished up your other two, your introduction to matrices or your multiplying matrices, I would highly suggest finishing those first. But if you need anything, send me an email, let me know. I hope you'll have a great rest of your week and a great weekend. Bye.